Y'all, I'm getting ready to go live. It's the full moon. So, y'all see me in my bathroom. It's late and it's at 8 o'clock. I don't feel like getting dressed, so y'all gonna get me like this. Y'all gonna get me like this. Okay? All up in my little night clothes. Y'all get me how they get me. All right? Y'all, this how I keep them. But yeah, so I'm getting ready to go live. And, y'all, just a little bit of behind the scenes stuff that your girl gotta go through before I go live. Y'all, I was laying in my bed. I was so dozing off. I was about to go to sleep for real, for real. But because I have people in different time zones, I have to put it at a time that's late enough, and early enough. So everybody can like get in where they fit in. But dang, y'all. I love y'all for real, for real. Sighren, where all my gems at? Hey, my gems, and happy whatever day of the week it is for you. For me, it is Sunday, and I am on my way out to the mall. I have to go by the mall. So I bought those shoes from Champs. And first of all, my daughter hates them. She's like, Mama, please do not wear them ugly shoes. Y'all saw them little colorful ones that I had got from Champs. Yeah, she was like, Mama, please. So I think I want to take them and get all black. So I'm going to go back and see if they have an all black pair. And then go from there. After that, I'm going to head over to, I got to go by Bath and Body Works, and I also have to go by Publix because I have to get some yellow rice and some cabbage and some gravy mix because I'm going to be making some lamb steaks. Okay, we went to farmers market yesterday. Y'all probably saw that. Well, we went to farmers market and we got some lamb. So we got some lamb ribs. They didn't have the ground lamb, so I could not make the shepherd's pie. Like, they had every part of the dang on lamb but the ground lamb. So yeah, I will not be making my shepherd's pie. Maybe the next go round when they have some, but won't be this go round. So I'm just gonna I got some lamb steaks. I think it's either lamb shoulder or something like that. I don't know. I think it's a shoulder of the lamb. So I got some of those. I'm gonna just bake some of them today with some yellow rice and some cabbage, and then the next meal I make is going to be the ribs. The lamb ribs are too thin to grill. They say the grill will burn them too quick, so we're not going to grill them. I'm actually going to bake them and put some barbecue sauce on them with some mashed potato and I don't know what type of vegetable. But yeah, so your girl is out and about. I'm on my antibiotics that the dentist gave me. Remember, the dentist gave me them antibiotics. So even though Bae bought me some Don Julio, I couldn't drink it, because alcohol and antibiotics do not go together. And I got to take them for this whole week. I'll be done with them for this week. So, and I go back to the dentist tomorrow to get my cleaning. So I'm going to get my cleaning and, then I have to focus on some other appointments. But I think I'm trying to wait until I move so that I could go to new doctors because, I'm going to be in a whole new state. So I'm thinking since we're getting ready to move, I don't want to, start going to doctors, these specialists here, and then have to change. So I'm trying to wait it out a couple months before I go, but y'all will see me going to get a lot of things checked up on me. Once you hit them 50s, you got to start getting more deeper work done, not just your annual checkup. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie, that it was 50 back in like the day. Okay, nowadays it's like once you hit like 35, because it's a lot of people in their late 30s, early 40s that are having issues that we used to hear about back in the day to people who happened in their 50s and stuff. Like these people in their 30s having congestive heart failure and stuff like that, and heart attacks and strokes and all of that other craziness. So yeah, I would say when you get in your 30s, your mid 30s, you want to start getting more checkups beyond just your annual visit, because the annual visit is so basic. It honestly don't check for much. You know, it just see what's on the surface. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really got to start getting those organs checked out. Like, you have to start requesting a specialist. You know what I'm saying? Even if you have things that are like hereditary, and even though it hasn't popped up in you, you want to definitely stay on top of that just because it is hereditary, you know? So yeah, but outside of that, y'all, I'm gonna have a good day today. I thought I was gonna be able to get my little drink-a-link, but I can't right now. But I am going to enjoy a drink at another time. Babe already got that done. Hoolie's sitting on the counter for you, girl. So I'm going to enjoy that when I get to it. But as of right now, let me go ahead and get to this mall. It's Sunday. It's 12 o'clock. I waited kind of late. They open at 11. But this mall, I'm going to a different mall. So, yeah, let me get this stuff out the way. And then I'm going to check back in with y'all. I might let y'all cook with me. I don't know. I might. Or either I'll just show y'all the finished meal. Either way, y'all will enjoy it. All right. So let me go, and I'm going to see y'all later. All right, y'all. I'm in the mall. And this right here is why I don't come to the mall much. Now, look at this. For real, that don't make no sense. In front of the churn, y'all, we have the better parent. So because I don't want to get out here casting judgment, I like to come to the mall as soon as it open. So I don't have to see and deal with stuff like this. Okay. So let me go ahead and find Champs, because I think it's on the other side. And I'm mad. I came on this side, and I think Champs is all the way on the other side of the mall. So I have to do a big ass U-E just to get out of here. So anyhow, fortunately the mall is not crowded. It's only been open like an hour or so. And one of the stores that I wanted to go into ain't even open yet. They said they'll reopen soon, so yeah. But this is my look for the mall. Okay, just a little something to get out here in these streets. Let me get back home so I can make this meal for my husband so he can go to work on a nice full stomach tomorrow. Oh, these kids are so adorable. All right, y'all. I'm starting to breathe hard. Let me get up out of here. I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. No, my daughter said, what the hell was I thinking? Oh. She did. She's like, Mom, seriously? I'm like, they have a lot of colors. She's like, seriously? She's like, did you not see any other color? I'm like, yeah, but...
And every time they ask him how old he is, they're like, oh, you're young. You're probably like 45.
All right, so we are done with the mall. We made it out of there. I bought some basketball. I don't know who she said, some NBA player. I bought a basketball shoe. Now, y'all know I was going for the grip. You know what I'm saying? I needed a shoe that has a nice grip because my Skechers was sliding, and then those New Balance, you know, even when I was on the floor yesterday, it wasn't that sturdy because I want to be able to get into a good decent squat, so I need that grip. Now I told y'all my knees been acting up because with me going to these classes all the time and not having a supportive shoe, I feel like the Skechers is better for just cardio, for a nice brisk walk or run. They're very light, you know, they're stretchy and all of that. And this shoe that I got, it's more, you know, resilient. Okay, it's going to be able to keep me sturdy on that floor because I was trying to slide, it wasn't doing nothing. So that basketball court that they play on, that's the same, you know, floor that we work out on. So, and it was way cheaper. It was like half. I think they were like $120 originally, and the ones I had was $155 originally. These shoes cost too much. But anywho, so the young lady was like, you know, for your age and this and that. And I said, well, how old do you think I am? You know, and she was like, I think like 30, 31. So her friend was there, the other young lady who worked there. And she was like, you got to come. And she said, what age group? How old do you think she is? And the girl was like 27, 28, 29. Like, to them, that's old. You know what I'm saying? They like 29. I'm like, do I look 29? I'm like, do I look 31? Do I look 41? Listen, I was like, baby, my son is 32. Okay? My son. They was like, They was like, oh, black don't crack. Now, I appreciated that, honey. They made me feel all tingly on the inside. Yes, they did. I felt all tingly, honey. I was, you know. I was like, oh, I'm going to go to my class tomorrow. I say, child, I'm going to that class every day. I'm finna keep working it out, okay? But yeah, they got me to get these little shoes, child, and I feel like it's gonna be perfect for exactly what it is I need them for my little workout classes. So yeah, I'm actually at Publix right now, y'all. See, look. I'm actually at Publix right now. Let me go in here. I gotta get cabbage. I have to get onions. I have to get gravy mix. I have to get rice, and I think that's pretty much about it. And probably get me and Bay a case of water, because we need some water like it ain't nobody's business. So yeah. But I also went in Books A Million while I was in there. Y'all know I love to go in there and get a nice good book. I like to read up on like oils and herbs. Y'all know I keep an apothecary, okay? So let me show y'all the little book I got. That thing was $40. I'm like, $40? So that's a little apothecary. Okay, little home apothecary book, y'all. Little something that I like to read. I like to read up on, natural remedies and stuff like that, because when it comes to, my family, when it comes to myself, I really do love a more natural and holistic, type of remedy. And one thing I want to say when it comes to natural and holistic ways, a lot of people wait until they have an issue to start taking natural and holistic. They're not things to heal. They are things to prevent. So you should be living a more natural and holistic lifestyle to prevent disease, not waiting until you get the disease and now you want to try to take some herbal teas and stuff like that. That's where a lot of people, I tried the holistic. Yeah, you tried it too late. You should be taking a holistic approach now by putting the right herbs and energies, food that has energy in your body, as opposed to this fast food that's dead and has no frequency. Eating all of these fruits that has no seeds. You want to be able to produce. If you are what you eat and you're consuming a fruit that has no seeds, which means the fruit cannot produce. You're eating dead energy, okay? So that's what I want to tell you guys when it comes to the holistic approach. Start now. Start healing your body now. Start increasing your vibration now. Do not wait until you get sick. That's what a lot of us do. When we get a cold, then we want to drink some lemon tea and all of that stuff. Don't wait until you get a cold. Make it a natural or make it a lifestyle change to get up every day and consume some sort of herbal tea for the benefit of your body. That way you prevent, everybody else around you got that cold, but guess what? They looking at you like, what did you do? And you like, well, I drink this every day. You know what I'm saying? I don't wait till I get no cold. I don't wait till I get a disease to start taking this and all of that stuff. No, that's what a lot of people do, because the natural way, it's natural. So it's a very slow process. It's based upon seasons. It's based upon divine timing. It's based upon energy. So if you're waiting for it to heal something that you already got, I think personally, this is my opinion, I feel a natural and holistic approach is preventative. It's the best when you're using it as preventative. I'm taking this now because I don't want to wait till I get sick. I want to keep my body strong so that I don't get sick. When you in that room with everybody else and everybody else done got that cold and you didn't, then you'll be like, okay, so I want to take up for the herbs, because people be trying to shade the herbs, be like, oh, that natural, it don't work. Yes, it does. All right, so let's find our cabbage. Now, when it comes to cabbage, I like to get the one in the plastic, and it don't look like they don't have it. And it looks like they don't have any. It usually comes wrapped up in a plastic. I do not feel like going to another damn Publix. They don't have it. This one here does not be real. I mean, not real, but it's not the cabbage I want. All right, let's go on to the next item. I think the gravy, would it be down here? No, it might be down the next aisle. At least I know the rice will be down here. Yeah. All right, so I do get this as my gravy. Okay. And I get McCormick seasoning for like the beef stew, even though I'm gonna be cooking, you can get pot roast or you can get beef stew. I don't see pot roast. I see beef stew. They usually have pot roast. I don't see it. Okay. Well, see, we have beef stew here. Oh no, this one say hearty beef stew slow cooker. Let's go. We're not doing a slow cooker, so let's go with this one. Beef stew right here. Okay. So yeah. Now let's get us. I'm gonna get some string beans because the whatchamacallit, they don't have them, y'all. So these are the string beans right here that they like. He like the whole ones right here. Fresh cut green beans. So I'm gonna get a thing of those. And I don't feel like making them from scratch, nor do I feel like doing the rice. So we're gonna do this yellow rice. They only got one. Okay, let's see. Usually they have some way to the back, but let's see. I don't know. So let's see if they got the soup that I want, because they don't have nothing else. Do we want to go with beef or vegetable? Let me see. That's $2.79. Let me look at the ingredients. Water. Okay. Do I see tomato in here? And I don't. All right. So that's the potential. Let me see this one. If it got tomato. Let's see. Water. Okay. I like this one. So, and this one only $2.79. I love green wise. Period. That one is $4.79. So of course we're gonna get the $2.79. All right, and we're gonna move on. Back over here by the cabbage. I mean, where the cabbage is supposed to be. Let's get us some peppers. Okay, I like these right here because they already cut up. And then I like to also get a bag of the sweet pepper rings. Okay. And we ready for dinner, y'all. Okay. Let's go check out and let's get home and cook. All right, let's see, y'all. What's the damage? Oh my God.
So he asked me, he said, oh, do you like ramen? I was like, yeah.
So I'm a little perturbed because Publix did not have majority of what I went in there for. They didn't have the cabbage. They didn't have one little box of rice, which I do make one little box. Okay, I don't like to reheat rice. That's just my own thing. Okay, I've read a lot about the reheating of rice and things of that nature. Do your own research. So I do make me and Bae just one little pot of rice, and if we have leftover like meat or whatever, then I'll make us another fresh pot of rice the next day. So leftover rice, not I said Sighren. Okay. So I was a little perturbed. Publix didn't have much, but you know, it is what it is. So I couldn't get cabbage today. Remember, I thought I was gonna be eating shepherd's pie. I ain't eating that yet. You know, I'm just like, what's going on? Like, what's happening here? I don't know. You know, so I'm on my antibiotics. So, you know, I have to eat food. I have to eat, like, you know, if you've ever been on antibiotics, how it is when you take antibiotics on a empty stomach. And I'm already starting to get like a little headache. So, yeah, I definitely got to make sure that I eat something nice and hearty. So that's why I wanted a good, you know, gravy with a rice and vegetable. But I did get the string beans. So, yeah. And I make those kind of fresh too. So I put the big can back and got a smaller can because I make those. So tomorrow I'll just, you know, reheat us up. Not reheat, but cook another can of string beans tomorrow. Make it fresh. So I have to go buy another Publix again just to get another thing of rice. And I'm going to start leaving Publix alone altogether. All these grocery stores. And I think I'm going to just stick to strictly the farmer's market. Okay. So yeah, I'm on my way home. Lets me get home and get to these pots. I got to clean the kitchen first, y'all. I didn't even clean the kitchen today. I got up this morning doing all type of other stuff. So I got to clean the kitchen first, but I needed some more detergent, and I did get that from Publix. Y'all, that detergent was $10 a bottle. What? $10 for a bottle of detergent. Like, what the? I'm grateful, honey. Every time the price go up and I be getting it, I be grateful when I purchase things and I know that they like done jacked up the price 5 times. I be grateful because I be like, at least I could get it. You know, at least I could get it, honey. It is what it is, but I got it. Okay? I got it back then and I'm getting it now. All right, let me go, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all on the other side of dinner. Bye. Hey, my gems, and happy Monday. It is Monday, y'all. Okay, and y'all, let me catch y'all up about my dinner last night. So last night, remember I cooked the lamb shoulder with the yellow rice and the string beans. I took y'all to Publix with me. And y'all, I got home, cooked the food. The food was so good, right? So I'm eating it and everything. And next thing I know, I bite down on a piece of glass. A piece of glass. Now, the only thing I could think of is the bouillon that I use, because I have a container. It's a glass container of bouillon that may have had glass in it, or it could have been the gravy that I put in there, because I stirred up the gravy and just poured it down in there. That could have had glass in it. I didn't even use a glass pan to cook the meat, so I don't know how, but it was lodged in between my meat, like in between the gap of the meat. It was lodged, and it was just one piece of glass. Nobody else found glass but me. I'm like, what the? And it's a piece of glass. So I'm under the assumption that when it came to the meat, maybe it was in the area where there was some glass that broke and they thought they cleaned all the glass up. I don't know. But I had a piece of glass lodged in my meat. So that's why I'm like, I don't think it came from the gravy or the sauce, because it was literally lodged down in between the meat as if it was glued. You know how they glue the meat together sometimes? As if it was in between the meat and the bone. So it had them fell deep down in between the meat and the bone. So maybe when they cleaned up, they didn't see. I don't know, y'all. But the meat was so good. I'm on probably bite number 2 when I noticed it. And yeah, y'all, I couldn't eat my food. Because you know I ain't eating after that, honey. I ain't eating nothing. I'm not consuming another bite. So my dinner went to the trash last night. My dinner went to the trash. A lot of times, you know, that be the way spirit talks to you. You know what I'm saying? When it's just things for you to cut out, things that you shouldn't eat. You know, it could have been something else with the meat that my spirit like, you know. So for whatever reason, I just was not supposed to consume that food. For whatever reason, that meat specifically, because it wasn't in the rice or the beans. It was in that meat. It was in that meat. So, yeah. I'm on my way to the gym. I don't know what I'm going to eat today. If I eat anything, I may not eat anything today, y'all. You know, that's going to throw my appetite, I'm sure, for a couple days. That was just crazy. I don't know. And I washed the meat, so I'm like, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I ate on a paper plate. Like, I don't know where this glass came from, y'all. I do not know where the glass came from. I tried to make it make sense all night. I couldn't. So I have a busy rest of the day today. I gotta go when I come back here. So my class, I have to leave my class at 10:30. My class starts 9:45. It's almost 9 o'clock now. This was the earliest class for today. My class starts 9:45. I have to leave at 10:30 because I have a 10:45 consultation, and then I have a appointment at my dentist at 11:30. So I have to make sure I do everything in time today. So after that dental appointment, then I have to come back to the house, do more consultations, and then drop off orders that have to go out today. So yeah, let me go ahead and get started and, you know, get through with all this, and I will see you guys later today. I might go live. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go live today, so I'll probably do my makeup with y'all. I don't know, or let y'all see. Y'all know, however it go, I don't know. We'll find out. Stop asking, because I don't know. All right, so I don't reach this thing on gym, y'all, and I'm finna wear my shoes I ain't even take them out the box for the first time. I know they probably gonna hurt today because they're new. So this is them, y'all. Okay, this is the shoes that I got. Y'all know I am obsessed with anything rainbow, so they sold me on that right there. I did not take this off. I didn't cut anything. Let me see if I could take this damn thing off, honey. Can I take this off? Because this is weird how they got it on there. I don't know if I'm even be able to cut this. Lord Jesus. Let me see, y'all. Now I got to figure that part out. How am I going to take this string? Because they got it on here with like this, I don't know, a damn straw. Even this part. What the? Why would they do this? Oh, Lord. So it look like it's going to be about 20 minutes of me in here trying to get this damn straw off the shoe. Okay, that one was kind of easy. This one is tripping. Let me see. Y'all, this is so strange. Why would they put this on you like that? But anywho, I'm just not looking forward to them. Oh, I got it off. I'm not looking forward to them hurting my foot. So this is what the shoe looks like. And you see this grip? This is what I wanted. Because when I do a squat and when we be moving, my Skechers used to slide on that floor. So I need this grip. You see that? This is that grip. And this is a basketball shoe. So whatever basketball player made this, I did size up because I wanted to put some socks on with it. So I did size up. I got a 8 as opposed to the typical, this is in men's too, as opposed to the typical 7. I think it's 7.5, no, 7 or 8, one of them two, y'all. So yeah, let me go ahead and put these on, get up in here, get my little walk on. So I got my step counter on right here. I'm finna get my steps out of the way. And Rama, yeah, I told you I took them other shoes back because my daughter was taking. My baby was like, Mama, no, please, no. And another thing, y'all know I'm on them antibiotics, right? Oh, child, listen, them antibiotics ain't no joke. I finish them. I have to take them for a week. Y'all, it's so annoying having to take antibiotics. That is not the funnest thing to do. My daughter was like, Mom, please do not wear those shoes with black socks. Y'all know I don't be caring. Like, I ain't gonna say I don't care, but I don't prioritize the way I look when I go to the gym, which I just put on gym clothes. I put on the shirt, I put on the sports bra, and I put on the correct underwear, and I put on pants. Like, and I put on socks and shoes. But I don't know, I might go get me some, you know, gym outfits. I might, y'all. I might go get me some gym looks. Since I have these colorful shoes, I might go get me some gym looks. Okay? How about that? So, I don't know. I do need some more gym clothes because the ones that I had, what I do, I go to Victoria's Secret. I order like 7 or 8 pair of the same pants. Same color, same pants. All black. And I wear those. And that's what I be good with it. I get shirts, okay? So I get 8 pair of pants. I get 8 shirts. I get like a pack of socks that come with 10. And a pair of shoes. And that be my gym. I don't know, I might switch it up, y'all. I gotta look at my weight to see what my weight is doing. I don't know. It's like, I don't know, y'all. I can't really call my weight. I haven't been wearing anything to see if I'm fitting my clothes, but I don't know. I'm gonna do a check-in on that too. I'm gonna let y'all know how that's going. I'm gonna do a check-in on my weight and how I look in my clothes, okay? I'm gonna do that for y'all. How I feel in my clothes to see if the weight is like increasing or what. But I'm gonna definitely let y'all know. All right, but anywho, let me go in here and get these steps out the way because this class about to start soon. So I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. All right, bye y'all. Yeah, I think I just recorded a whole bunch and then didn't record nothing at the same damn time. I don't know. But anywho, yeah, I was saying we have quite a bit of errands to run today. I did 45 minutes of the class. I did 30 minutes of walking on a treadmill prior to the class. So we at about almost 5,300 steps, y'all. So I got to hurry home because I have a consultation in about 15 minutes. And then when I'm done with that consultation, I have to go to the dental appointment, get my cleaning. Yes, because, you know, my husband got me on some good insurance, y'all. So I'm a damn sure take advantage of it. Got all these teeth done and fixed. Like, get these things fixed, done. So I might as well use it, honey. But yeah, so I gotta go get my cleaning. They already did my x-ray, and y'all know they put me on the antibiotics. So when I'm done with that, my cleaning, I gotta go drop off orders. So I was up early this morning finalizing some orders that need to go out today. So I got a little bit more that I gotta do, and then I'm on my way. Oh, you know what? I do need to go by Bath and I'll do that later. I'll do that after the dentist. I gotta go by Bath and Body Works. Let me see what else I gotta do, y'all. We got quite a bit of errands. We gotta see what we gonna eat today, if we eat something, because we gotta eat something because we on these antibiotics, right? So we gotta eat something. I just don't know what it's gonna be. I ain't even gonna lie. After that little escapade last night, it really done messed with my goddamn appetite. But ain't nothing like taking antibiotics on an empty stomach, honey. I won't wish that on my worst enemy. I ain't lying to you. So yeah, and I gotta go by what's the name of that place? I don't know. I gotta get like some Vagisil, not really like a cream, but like an ointment to put on my garden. Because like I said, while you taking them antibiotics, you pee and you release a lot of toxins. And when you pee and wipe, you don't want to just wipe. That's the time you want to use your flushables, okay, to make sure you are cleansing that area. And I like to put like an ointment on that area so that any bacteria does not sit on my skin or transfer into the other access portal, you know what I'm saying? Then it can cause a yeast infection, because as you wiping, that is bacteria from the urine that you're wiping, even though, you know, you're wiping it away and all of that stuff, but it could still easily transfer into the other portal and cause a whole other ruckus over there. So, you know, you got to be very, very, very sensitive with your body, okay? When you take antibiotics, anytime you take, especially as a woman, anytime you take antibiotics, because you're going to release those toxins and bacteria through the urine. Okay, so I gotta go get that as well. I don't know, I might make me and Bay a sausage sandwich today. I might just do that. Yeah, I might just make us a big old fat sausage sandwich today and make some for the twins, so when they get out, you know, they can have a sausage sandwich too. I think that's what we gonna do. Go and find me a beef sausage, a good beef sausage, and yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see if they want to do that. So, because he gotta eat. They done switched his shift, so he's working throughout the day, you know what I'm saying? So we can't go out the way we want to. Not that we going out, we ain't gonna be going out for a while. Yeah, I told you I gotta stop eating out. I may start back in the future, maybe after we move. I don't know if they gonna want me to eat out like that no more. I don't know. But anywho, let me get my little arse onto this house, y'all, so I could get prepared for this consultation. After that, I gotta shower, get ready for the dentist, and then get ready for the day. And I catch back up with y'all, so y'all go ahead and take a bath, do what y'all gotta do, get ready, do your hair, do your makeup, because we going live later. So y'all gonna get ready, and I'm gonna call y'all when I'm on my way to pick y'all up. All right, bye, y'all. I'm at my dental appointment now, y'all, so I'm gonna get these teeth cleaned. I'm gonna go ahead and get these teeth cleaned, and then when I get back home, I'm gonna be finalizing them orders and stuff, and we gonna get ready to get on up out of here, y'all. We gonna get ready to move on for the day. I gotta shower. I'm coming to this gym coming to this dentist after the gym. Yeah, I ain't had time to do much, you know. So I'm gonna get these teeth cleaned, and then go home, take me a shower, finalize the orders. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all when we get up out of here. Right. Here we go. How are your teeth feeling today? All right, y'all, so I am done with that. Now I'm gonna hurry up and get home because that consultation I was supposed to do before I came here, they reached out, my client reached out and had to push it back. So I'm like, yo, I got a dental appointment right after that. So let me just go ahead to my dental appointment and then I'll get into the consultation. So I'm gonna go home, get this consultation together, and then I'm gonna head out and do all of my other errands. So I don't have to go back to the dentist until next year, March. So that's good. Got the dental out the way. Now I got to work on the everything else. My physical body got to go to a specialist and all of that type of stuff I told y'all. So yeah, you got to get this stuff done, honey. Shout out to Bay for giving me that good insurance. Child, that good got all this stuff. Yes, shout out to Bay. But yeah, so I'm done with that, y'all. Let me go ahead and get on over to Le House, okay? And y'all just be ready because I'm gonna come pick y'all up so we could go to the mall, Bath and Body Works, the mall, the post office. We're gonna drop off some orders, so make sure y'all wear something comfy, okay? Don't be getting with all your heels and stuff. I'm telling you now, wear some comfy because y'all gonna have to lift some boxes. Y'all gonna have to lift these boxes. I need y'all help. I have not had a hat. I have not had a chance to change. So I'm up in Bath and Body Works, as y'all can see. About to get ready to get on out of here, as y'all can see, and head home. I was gonna make the sausage sandwiches today, but they had to go to work, so I'm gonna make them tomorrow. So yeah, my consultations took a little bit longer than I thought. So it's like almost 3 o'clock right now. And so I'm gonna get home and then I'm gonna focus on finishing up the orders. My consultations ran over, so when I get home from this, I'm gonna go and finish up on the orders and get those out. So my day is switching up just a little bit, but it's still on, all right? So yeah, they got a new one up in here called birthday cake something. I can't wait till that 3 for 3, because I'm not gonna get it today. When they do the 3 for 3, I'm gonna come back and get it. More than likely, that'll be the weekend, but yeah. All right, y'all, so it is later in the day, okay? I'm getting ready to go live. So this is why you guys see me looking like this. Y'all know when y'all see this background right here, it's about that time. I'm actually going to be going live in a couple of minutes, y'all. So I've already, gotten dressed and I'm just ready. This is that wig that I showed y'all that I couldn't find that middle part. I was able to, find the middle part. Also, I was able to trim it down just a little bit to shape my face a little bit more, as you guys can see. Y'all know I am not one to be curling it. So I like the original curl, the way it fall. All I did was wash it, honey, and let it fall as it may. All right. I am not the one to have be up in here crinkling and all of that stuff. I might try to maybe twist it up a little bit when I take it off so the crinkles can kind of fall, but I like this loose look. I don't care for everything to be all in place. Y'all know I love a messy hair. Okay, so that's all you're gonna get from your girl Sighren is a messy hair. Okay. So I did not get my orders out today. I did not. Okay, that's the one thing I did not do today. I did cook for the churn. Okay, I made them a little sausage sandwich. Yes, I did. Okay, I'm calling that cooking for the churn. I made them a little sausage sandwich, and I did eat one too. Okay, I have my colonic this weekend, so I'm trying to get all my bread and stuff out the way. But because I really feel like afterwards there's going to be a major shift in the way what I consume. Okay. Because I'm tired of this, y'all. Okay, I've picked up a tremendous amount of weight, and like I say, I think it's just more like the menopause. I don't think it's nothing that I'm doing, because I'm doing everything to lose weight, but I'm gaining weight. So I'm just trying to be comfortable with this weight. For whatever reason, my body is screaming out for more weight. So I got to give it to it. If you see my makeup, you guys, I got on just a little pink and a little bit of brown, okay? And I have on brown and I have on a pink bra. So that's it. I just did pink and I have brown. I don't know if y'all can see it over here on the outskirt. And that's pretty much it, all I did for my makeup, you guys. I really didn't do too much to the look today. So I just wanted to keep it nice and soft and, you know, things of that nature. So this is just what I'm doing now to, like I say, make myself feel better. Y'all know I'm still working out, still going to my classes, to do everything to keep my mind busy. Because when you're dealing with any type of storm, this is what I teach my class. So y'all getting this little free gem. Okay. But whenever you're dealing with a storm, just think about if a storm is coming, right? If they say, oh my God, a storm is coming. If you are prepared for that storm can come and pass by and you will not be worried. Because you know that when you are prepared for that storm, you know, you're not worried. You're not stressed. That storm come and it go, you know. And a lot of times once it leave, you find that you were like over prepared for the storm. Like, hell, I didn't even need all this, right? So in life, when it comes to storms, the more prepared you are, the less worried you will be. The less of an impact that storm can make on you when you're very much so prepared. So when it comes to life, for me, that's kind of like what I live by, is really preparing myself for any type of storm. So when it came to this storm here with this weight, I believe it may be triggered either by menopause. It could be my thyroid, you guys. There's a lot of things that could be contributing towards it. But until I'm able to get a grounded answer on what it is exactly from a medical professional, which I have yet to get, you know, I can just assume. So this is why I'm taking all of the additional measures to detox and cleanse my body. I do know that there are certain things that I should stop consuming, to consider sweets and things of that nature, as well as certain foods. Even today I had a sausage sandwich. Even though it was a beef, I make sure I get the beef, you know, but it's still processed. Okay, so the need to stay away from processed foods. I do still consume alcohol sporadically. Alcohol is not something that I consume all the time. I used to consume it a lot often. Like me and Bae used to have our drink every weekend. We'll come in the house every weekend, me and Bae, and we'll have our drink. We cut a lot of that out. You know what I'm saying? So we drink every purple moon. We will, you know, have a drink maybe 2 weekends in a row, and then it'll be like 6, 7, 8 months. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've cut out a lot of things. I've cut out a lot of foods that I love, seafood, you know, shellfish, shall I say. I've cut out a lot of things. So I've made a lot of adjustments. But like I say, you guys, you never know when your storm gonna come. So just stay prepared, right? Just stay prepared. That's the best thing you can do. When that storm come, if you have everything you need while that storm is moving through your life, you'll be okay. You'll be fine, okay? And the impact won't be as hard. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll be ready for whatever. But when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So this is why I do the things that I do, okay? So let me go ahead and get ready for live. Give these folk the business, and I will see y'all tomorrow.
Put you in a dream, I'll put you on, but it'll cost ya. Rev your engine up